So our next topic is idle time at work, especially around the holidays. Things get kind of idle depending on where you work at. And the question is, how do you handle idle time at work?
Yes. Always have something going, be a good multitasker, not just for the
Yeah,
company, be a multitasker for yourself. Like, do you have
yeah,
a school? You know what I mean? Or looking for other job? That's frowned upon. But doing things like that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Looking for sales, like just trying to be as productive as you can for
for
yourself.
sure. Yeah, yeah, and I'm the same way. I always look at it as you could be, like I say, either looking at different jobs to see what you need to level up on, or be learning some other things on the side. Like for me, like say, learning when I was younger, right? Learning about doing this before I got started, learning about podcasting, you know what I'm saying? Learning about editing, understanding like what Adobe is and stuff like that. Understanding the cost that's involved with it. Learning stuff while you're getting paid to be on the job instead of because sometimes the jobs, not where I work at now, but the jobs I used to work at, um, you had to, if you wasn't doing something, you got to look like you're doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you had to find different things like I said, working in IT, you right there in front of your computer screen. So you can't just surf, surf the web like you want to, especially if you're in the same room with your manager. So you're looking at stuff to kind of better yourself and learn at the same time. At least that's what I was doing. And my second one is people complain about the idle time at work, which is crazy to me because some jobs, man, if you ever worked a job like retail, they don't let you get idle time. They always want you doing something. You know what I'm saying? They always, what you doing? Why you standing over there? Why you not over there doing this? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Then you got those lazy managers, like they won't even walk. They be talking to you on the walkie-talkie or something.
I
What y'all
see.
doing? What y'all doing? Yeah, I see you on camera. Oh man. Did you ever have that at your older jobs? No,
Yeah,
I think
man,
you
I
was
had
in the house.
like a side job. I was just like, well, I think you're walking on out of time. I think you're talking to the customers too much, and I don't like the pace you walk. You're supposed to cover 6 squares per step.
Man,
What like you judge
boy.
my walking pace? We can tell how fast you're walking due to the how long it takes you to cover this many squares. I was like, y'all crazy.
And I
Um,
think too, when I worked at the hospital, um, at St. No, it was doctors, yeah, because it ain't even there no more. When I worked at doctors, some people, maybe this is my opinion, but this is just from working. Some people get mad because you have idle time because your job is not time intensive like everybody else's job is. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
I
get
used to
paid
get that a
enough,
lot
y'all.
when
Yeah.
I was a lab courier. I used to get that a
Mhm.
lot, man. Um, made the job look so easy. That's what to do. So you make the job look so easy, so people get envious of
Mhm.
you having more free time than they probably would. You know what I'm saying? So that happens too at jobs. People complain about you having idle time because they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
my supervisor don't do nothing. He just sit up there at his desk and he do this and that and like
Well, go do his job. Nah, I don't want to do that. I'm comfortable where I'm at. Why
or
you
get the
complaining
training
then?
or get the training
Yeah,
to do that person's job, So
yeah. And then the last one on this is idle time and micromanagers don't mix. Man, you get the wrong job. They got the idle time. I was going to Kroger's the other day, bro. They had this dude washing down the electric doors in the front when you first walk in on baseline. That dude with a bucket of water or so, man. He was wiping down the little doors when you walk in. He was wiping down the doors. That's like, yep, they got him doing something. You can't just stand around. That's what they tell you. You can't just stand around, man. You got to do something, man.
and then, like some of these people get really out of pocket. You're a cashier now.
Oh yeah,
It's 20 degrees and you had got your hand in a bucket of cold water. I know, like I used to do like a little data entry or whatever, and I was like,
yeah.
uh, well, since it's a light day, can I get some volunteers to come clean the bathroom? We got all the stuff here, and we don't
Boy,
have. We let the housekeepers go home because it's a holiday time. So it's my job to copy these documents, but you want me to pick up a mop and broom and go mop the bathroom? You know what I
Man.
mean? And they ask you with a straight face just to see if you will
Mm-hmm.
do it or not. You
Yeah.
know,
And then
or
they'll dock you
asking
if you don't want to do it.
or asking you to do stuff. I'll pay Mike overtime if he does this. But then if you do it, hey, could you do me a favor and just get this? And you're not that busy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like Mike get paid
Yeah.
$35 an hour to come after work to do this. You know what I mean? Now you want me to do it for free because I well, you just got to be productive for the company. I'm responsible for everything. I'm responsible, even though I'm not doing it right now. I'm still responsible for it.
Yeah, when I used to work at the dealership, man, they when it get like this, it start slowing down. They'd have us like washing down the outside of the building or something, just stupid stuff, man. And it was like that's why I used to tell myself, it got to be a better way. This ain't it. I ain't doing this for 10 years or 20 years or whatever. Like, this ain't it. But yeah, man. When I started working at the hospital, though, it was idle, a lot of idle time. But it's all about how you manage your time, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be reading stuff or reading books or whatever. Something to help me kind of help me study on some stuff. But I should have been going to school at that time, working 7 on, 7 off. But
Yeah,
man, some jobs though, you got to understand, you got to appreciate the idle time when it's there because it's almost seem like what I'm saying, it could be free time, however you want to look at it. But and then you start realizing free time costs money. You could be doing something else while you at work. You be taking care of other business bills or whatever, just doing all kind of stuff. And it's all about how you look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's a crazy feeling. You know what I mean? Even as an adult, to have free time but no money, you can't do
boy,
nothing. You can't go on vacation if you're broke. You got all the time
yeah,
off in the world, but you can't do it nothing because you broke. You can't go out to eat your favorite foods. You off, but you broke. You know what I mean? You can't
yeah,
date. I know a lot of people that divorced. They realize, rent be like 12, 1,500, and they don't have the money they had when they was married. Now it was like, well, man, I'm gonna stay at the house. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna go out and get drinks. There's $15 a drink. You start budgeting different. You know what I mean? So
everything count. Yeah, everything count when you by yourself, bro. Everything count,
yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying? People think they get the grass green on the other side. You go over there, you realize how much it costs to keep the grass green.
boy.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I ain't know it cost that much, man.